And this is our travel story. 9 months ago, we decided that we're going to quit our jobs and travel the world on $35 a day. And we figured since it's been 9 months, we would update you guys on how that went.
We'll start with how we started. We decided to take on extra shifts at the jobs we were working. We ate almost only Taco Bell, really trying to save $1. I started donating plasma. We found other ways to get more income and reduce our expenses so we could save up enough to buy our time.
Prior to this, I was working my nursing job as well as throwing a transformational festival. While I didn't make any money on the festival, I did pick up a lot of shifts with nursing. This was like a 6-month plan. So we stayed in for about 6 months. We saved up every penny we had, ate our $1 Taco Bell for pretty much every single meal, and we saved up some money. And we decided to see how long a $35 a day budget could get us, and that was about 7 months. So our plan was to only travel for 7 months, but clearly we've been doing that a little bit longer, and we have no idea how.
We have no idea how, but here we are. We decided to keep going.
So let's go over where we went and how much we spent there. So we started with Nepal, and our original plan was to spend about a month and a half in Nepal and then spend 4 months in Bali. But we love Nepal, so we ended up getting an apartment and staying for 2 months, and we spent about $35 a day there.
It really helps out when our hotel had an incredible breakfast.
The best breakfast I've ever had.
We still dream about that breakfast.
Yeah. And then we went to Bali, and we spent 2 months in Bali, and we definitely went over many days.
35 is tough in Bali.
It is. It's very tough. So I would say our average was about
45,
45.
50.
I'd say $45 a day.
We definitely could have gone cheaper with the accommodations. We could have eaten local, and I would have saved quite a bit of money.
And then we went to Singapore for a visa run, and we spent, originally we were supposed to spend 2 days there. However, we ended up loving it and spent 4 days there. Singapore is so expensive. I think we spent an average of $55 a day. I mean, just a hostel in a little pod, I think cost us $25, which is insane. It is ridiculously expensive. So we spent about 4 days there, then we came back to Bali, and then he went to India for a retreat. And he spent a month in India. And when he went to India, it was actually perfect timing because a girl that I met in Bali asked me if I wanted to come to Vietnam, which is actually where we're at right now. Without knowing anything about Vietnam, I said yes. And I spent 2 weeks with her in Vietnam and then 2 weeks by myself. Completely solo traveling. It was my first solo trip ever.
We met up again in Bali. Spent about a month or so there. And this was a time when we decided to actually travel, to explore it. So we went from city to city. We got to celebrate both of our birthdays and Christmas in Bali. And we got to see all the magical spots around the magical island.
And then we went back to America just to see some friends and family for a little bit. And then we came back to Bali for an opportunity that we did not want, so we didn't take it. And now we are in Vietnam. And in Vietnam, you can spend about $35 a day.
Okay, you can live really good with $35 a day.
And let me just say that I get my nails done, I get waxes, I get massages. For all of these places, it's very doable to just get accommodations, sightsee and food with that budget. But if you want to be a little bit more bougie, there's still little money left over to do that with $35 a day. And I'm gonna post one YouTube video every single day on everything that we've learned. And tomorrow I'm actually gonna post everything you need to know for Nepal. Right now, since we are in Vietnam, I'll be posting mostly about Vietnam, and then we go to Sri Lanka. However, as we go, I'm gonna start posting more about Nepal, Singapore, and Bali. And we've also traveled India and Thailand last year. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything on my page.
As you can see, it's a tough life out here in Vietnam, but we're getting by. you want to buy us a coffee, there'll be a link below. Everyone hates us.
I know. When we started this journey, I actually went viral on TikTok about us quitting our jobs, giving up our house, and pretty much everything we owned to come travel. And I got a lot of hate on it, but I also got a lot of questions. So now that I'm moving more towards YouTube, if you have any questions, please let me know and I would love to answer them for you. Just a reminder, my name's Nini. I post one YouTube video a day, so
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
and I'll see you tomorrow.